I'm Jamie, also known as the Gut Goddess. So I am a holistic and functional nutrition coach, and my specialty is the gut-brain connection. And I know we have this upcoming 21-day challenge, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how much can you really change and affect in your gut-brain connection in 21 days. A lot, because everything starts in the gut. So no matter what your health goals are, if it's weight management, if it's more energy, if it's balancing hormones, clear skin, just healthy digestion, doesn't matter, it all starts in the gut. And so some things that are really important to know with these habits is that your gut actually rejuvenates the entire gut lining between 2 and 3 weeks, depending on the state of your body. So, you've probably heard the term leaky gut. So your microbiome is a really big deal. It's a part of the gut and the gut-brain connection. And some things that you can do right off the bat to help balance your microbiome and restore the gut lining to be really strong. One's easy. You drink filtered fresh water, and the minimum amount of water that you want to drink without anything else added to it, so your pink drink and your active and all of those would be considered on top of this. So just take your weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces at a minimum of fresh filtered water you want to drink throughout the day. I live in Colorado, so I actually add 20% on top of that just because it's high altitude and it's really dry here. So that's a good thing too. So you can always drink more, but this is the minimum, weight divided by 2 in ounces. The other thing that's really important is the time of day that you eat and the window of time that you eat. And this is going to help with balancing your gut, but also with just kind of weight management and energy levels. So if you really kind of zero in and focus that you only eat in an 8-hour window and you eat at the same time every day, that, like your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or if you're doing shakes or whatever you're doing, if you just kind of keep it at the same time and within an 8-hour window, and try your best to not eat after really 7 p.m. or at least 3 hours before your bedtime. And the reason that I said 7 p.m. is because another habit that's really great is if you can be in bed asleep by 10 p.m., you get the most restorative and rejuvenating and repair in your sleep between 10 and 12. It's those 2 hours actually act as an additional 2 hours of sleep itself. So if you sleep between 10 and 12, you are actually getting an additional 4 hours of sleep as far as your body goes to repair and rejuvenate. And that's going to help with the microbiome. It's going to help with restoring your liver. It's going to help with all of your body's functions and energy and the REM cycle that you need to really get the deepest, most restorative sleep for your gut and your brain and your full body. So if you can try to eat at least 3 hours before and then try to be in bed by that 10 p.m. asleep, that's going to make a huge difference. Also, another habit that's going to actually help with the gut-brain connection that's easy to do is when you first wake up, go outside and get some sunshine. Who doesn't want to do that? So when you get natural, or you can look through, not at the sun, but look through the window and get fresh sun or blue light in your eyes, that actually is going to stimulate the production of melatonin, which is your sleep hormone. So it's going to stimulate serotonin, and then serotonin actually in your gut is going to stimulate the production of melatonin, so that at night when you don't have any blue light, so at night when it's time to wind down, don't look at blue light. I know this is nobody wants to hear this, but don't look at the computer, don't look at your phone or your TV at least an hour. Really, it should be 2, but let's say start with an hour before before bedtime, and that kicks on the melatonin that you just created from the sun in the morning to start to activate so you can help get that deeper, most restorative sleep. Now, the other thing that you can do is really focus on only eating foods that you know that your body is happy with. So if you notice that you eat certain foods and you get gassy, or you don't feel so great, let's stay away from those for 21 days. I mean, just kind of minimize the sugar, minimize the processed foods, minimize all of the heavy starchy foods. I mean, right now we're going into springtime. Eat more of those fresh foods that you know your body is lighter, that can process and digest. And if you do that, combined with increasing your water intake, getting that restorative deep sleep, you're really going to see a difference in restoring your microbiome, your gut-brain connection, and how you look and feel.